Well, guys, welcome on back to TK's Garage, and we have an idea of what platform the GLH is going to actually be on now, and some other ones. We're going to talk about the GLH. We're going to talk about some stuff from Chrysler. I'm going to tell you where you can expect. Well, you're going to have a much better idea of what this thing's going to actually look like now, size wise, and powertrains, because we got that too. So we're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, before I get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaways that we have going on the channel. The Ram 2500 is up over on the tool site. You can get $1 for one entry on anything that's on the tool site. But if you want to get a 2500X multiplier and you pick up the air fresheners, the air pump, and or the jump pack, that'll give you a 2500X multiplier on any previous entries and anything that's in your cart at the time that you check out. So definitely go check that out. If you're not into the truck with the Ram 2500, but you want to get into a Challenger over on the merch site, where we have, cool hats and things of that nature, you can go over to tksgarage.com. Both sites will be linked below. And there are some extra entry packages and extra entries, multipliers, and the like live over on the merch site as well, from hats to mugs to digital stuff. All of that stuff is over there. Go check it out. Links will be in the description for both down below. The Challenger is closing out on the 20th, and that comes with the 2020 Hellcat and the 1973 Project Challenger. Those both go together. If you want to get either ones, either you want to get the Ram or you want to get the dual Challengers, now's the time to do it. Links in the description down below. Well, I just got done cooking California in a video, and I got this information in. I figured I might as well talk about it. So this information, by the way, comes by the way of France. Yep, I know you're not going to be happy. Bad enough to have a rebadged Fiat, but a Peugeot? Oh boy, I can already see the comments, but let's get into it. The GLH and the Airflow will be built on the STLA-1 new platform, as well as the next-gen Cherokee recently announced in Belvedere. This is a transverse front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive platform. The starting point is a hardly revised STLA Small that will debut on the 2027 Peugeot 208 and will be a very flexible and scalable platform that will suit from small to mid-sized cars. At the moment, it's still on development, so they don't have like weight numbers and stuff yet. This one will replace also STLA Medium because that platform has had lots of cost cutting by the former CEO, Carlos Tavares, so it's not competitive. It's heavy, big, and not suitable for low drive cars and doesn't allow the mechanical all-wheel drive. The GLH and the Airflow will share many components. See the Peugeot 308 and the Opel Astra. And due to the fact that the one is a transverse platform, the bigger engine that could be installed, or the biggest, this is translated from French, the biggest engine that could be installed is the Hurricane Turbo 4. So I think they will go with the 1.6 for Chrysler with the Airflow and the 2.0 for the GLH. So for the GLH, knowing that you're not going to get an inline six now, does that kill it for you? Because the Hurricane 4 is still a powerful engine. I feel like they could still get a lot out of that engine, out of that platform. I just don't know if it's enough. Like, we're expecting a hot hatch, and I was thinking, holy crap, man, if they could get something that's 500 horsepower in a car that size, like they won't ever be able to keep it in stock. It would just constantly be selling out, right? Doesn't look like that's going to happen. On the Chrysler side, for the Aeros, it's pretty much like what happened with the Hornet. If you remember, the Hornet was Alfa Romeo Tonale, right? So when I got some of that info in today where they were talking about some of the stuff that's coming down the line for Chrysler and Dodge, remember that vehicle I talked about, the Grizzly? And I think I posted something on Instagram about that as well. Which, like, it looks like a food stamp BMW X6, basically. Okay, I mean, the way that the roof line is. But the Aeros will pretty much be the same as the Hornets operation, rebadged Grizzly twins. On the exterior, they will change the headlights only and the taillight design. Produced on the same line of the Fiats in Morocco, and will have the 4-cylinder 1.6 instead of the 3-cylinder 1.2. And it's confirmed that it's going to cost less than $30,000. Okay, so we knew that. Like, Chrysler already said they were looking at having a sub $30,000 car, and it looks like these Aeros with the 1.6 liter engine are going to do that. Being built in Morocco, I don't know how that's going to fly, but I'm willing to give everything a chance. Knowing that it is literally just going to be a Fiat Grizzly, though, that they're going to repurpose, I want to know how you guys feel about it. At the same time, how do you guys feel about the GLH possibly being some rebadged Peugeot? I almost feel like, I hope the information is wrong, but it's so detailed, and it comes from board of directors type stuff, right? I have to be careful how I say it, and it's been backed up, because not only did I get it from the French side, I got it from the Italian side too. Within 24 hours, got it on the Italian side and the French side. Exact information. That means that shit's pretty much set in stone. That's the kind of stuff when I tell you, you can book it, you can book it. That's bad. And now look, I talk shit about Peugeot all the time. I'm not a fan. I'm not. Just not. I give Fiat a chance every once. I'll give Fiat a chance. Even Alpha for that matter. But this, oh man, this is so bad. I really want the GLH to be successful. Dodge needs it. I do. But Jesus Christ, man, if they're building this thing off of a Peugeot, I don't see it. I don't see it. But at least we know the GLH and the Airflow, if it is going to be built off of something from Peugeot, it's going to suck. The Chrysler and the Dodge. Hey, I mean, I'm kidding. Look, I know you guys are like, you never give the French a chance. Okay, I'm willing to see what happens and what they bring to market with this GLH. But as we're getting closer, or we're getting more information, all of that hype and all of that shit we were getting from behind the scenes is looking worse and worse. Because now, looking at size constraints is what they're saying here. The biggest engine they can put in there is the Hurricane Turbo 4. Ugh. Which is fine. They can turn that engine up, right? I'm sure they can get 350, 400 horsepower out of that vehicle semi-reliably. And in a light vehicle like that, it will still be zippy. I just, oh, it's like getting kicked right in the balls, right? That's literally what this feels like. Just boom, right in the nuts. And then they laughed and said Peugeot in your face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, that's what I got. Figured I'd pass it on to you. I know. It's a downer day, right? Hopefully I get some, hopefully, because, it's late. It's like 1:30 in the morning at the time I'm recording this. You guys are going to see this early in the morning, I'm sure, or later this morning. But I hope I get some better news today. Oh my God. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.